I said fuck Xbox, fuck all these Xbox, fuck every Xbox Dead channel. Won't give a damn. It's PlayStation for life. You don't get it? Let's get it. Let's do this. Let's do this, my ponies. Let's go to war. What? Say what? Yeah. I say, I double tip on The Last of Us. Woo. Yeah, I double tip on the director's cut. Woo. Double tip on every damn release. Damn right. Yeah, Jim Ryan is my motherfucking boss. The boss. Yo, and we don't care about no layoffs. Yeah, all the shine are gonna keep it on the low. Shh. We be sucking on every damn toe. Yum. Because Sony PlayStation gets the love. Yeah, so all hell Sony, we be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money. I'm obsessed with the God of War. Yeah, all my ponies ready to go to war. Blue PlayStation high, all over my head. Pentimeter PS5, 120 FPS. Blue team is the set, throw it up. I never had sex, I only care about sales. I said what I said. Woo! Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Only PlayStation gets my love. Only Sony gets my love. Thug love, pony love. Yeah. I see you Xbox. I see you playing on Game Pass for free. Nah, man, we don't do that over here. We pay $70 a game. Yeah, you Xbox be broke. You so stupid, so goofy. Fuck you, Demo Flow. Fuck you. Like and subscribe. Yeah, if you wanna see me more on Demo Flow Gaming channel. Fuck this dude, I'ma pop in the shot every time. Yeah, but I'm here to show my pony love. And you with it? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Yo, hello everybody. Welcome back to another edition of the Demo Flow Gaming Show, where I share my passion for gaming and keep you informed of everything that's going on with the Xbox ecosystem, Sony PlayStation, Nintendo, Luna, everything that's going on in the gaming industry, guys. This is the place to be. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel. I mean, without further ado, let's get into it. So I want to say good morning and happy Friday to everybody, each and everybody, every one of you, whether you're turning it, you're tuning in live or later on watching the replay, whatever. Just thank you for showing love to the channel and interacting with us in any way. So, we here. Shout out to Chat. I see you active down there. Archangel, thank you so much for correcting me. Adidas being a member for 14 months. Salute to him, man. Thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. He's always showing love to the channel. Great member of the community. Shout out to him. Is here, of course. Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the tube, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. Lycos45 in the building, man. Good to see you. How's it going, Demo and Chat? Good to see you, my boy. How you been? I see you playing Halo online. If you don't have me on Xbox, go ahead and have me, bro. I'll be down to play some games. So just shoot me an invite, party invite, whatever. We'll get to chop it up. Have some fun.
Yeah, Demo's always on.
Yeah, I'm always on that Mortal Kombat and whatnot. John Dreads and Addis, man. Thank you for coming through. P Lump in the building. What's going on, player? Hey, we'll get P Lump in here for a little bit later on if it's down. Let me know. Powerballs and knee ranks in the building, man. Good to see you. Glad to see you around. And thank you, Chat, and everybody who's gonna chat, super chat for future, whatever. We keep an eye on you guys, and we keep the conversation going. Obviously, we'll pull up some comments and we'll talk about it as we're here. So, man, I'm here with the Archangel Nexus. He's back at it again here with us. How you doing, Play?
Yo, I'm chilling, man. I've been playing a lot of that Doom Dark Ages. Yo, that game is fire, bro. Like, when you get that flail, the mace, when you throw that joint around, man, the game really ramps up. You start beating the living shit out of all the demons, man. Yo, y'all got to get on that game if you're not playing Doom. It feels good to play. Like, this is the best feeling Doom to play. And you can customize your settings. You can make it feel like the old Doom if you want to, where you just face in a direction and shoot, and you can ramp up the difficulty. Yo, get that joint.
Yeah, Doom is actually fire, but yeah, y'all gotta get to play that game, and obviously Archangel, it gets even better the further you progress down the game. So
Mm-hmm. I'm on
you're in
chapter
for the
9,
treat.
yo.
Everybody, yeah, I'm a little further. I'm I think of chapter 10, 12, something like that between those.
I
Uh,
can imagine.
yep, is dope. I've been having a great time. What's up with you, Power Boss, man? Thank you for coming through. I know a day, I know a dollar.
Absolutely, man. It's just been a wild week to say the least.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, we
Your
got
boy's been on that
BB.
expedition.
He's been on that Expedition 33 fire ass
Expedition
game.
33, man. Expedition 33.
Beautiful game. Big money in the building. What's up, Army Xbox? Shan talk that shit at 1 a.m. Everybody, shout out to him. Go
Yep.
check them out. TTS every Friday at 1 p.m. right after our show. So go straight from here over there, and you'll be in great hands. We'll be, talking that shit, having a great time. Ray Ray in the building, man. Thank you for coming through. Is that the real Ray Ray? Is that you? All right, man. Thank you. How you doing? Good to see you around,
The
bro.
judge.
All right. What's going on, player? We got Big Mix Gaming in the building. Thank you,
Yo.
What's
Big Mix.
up?
What's going on? Thank you for coming through. He say, "Oh hell, Sony will be your ponies. You can take my wife, you can take my money." I love this intro, bro. Mama Rachel ponies. That's true. Thank you so much for Hey, I did that song with a lot of love, a lot of pony love. So man, thank you so much for coming through. We got Big B Money on course as well. Saying, what's up, everybody? Y'all can take Pony's wife and money. Great Pony sons. Right, that's right. Bro, we got a lot. It's been like, in my opinion, the past couple of weeks, right? And we also got I forgot to tell you, probably Desire on his way, might be sleeping still. But anyways, he probably showed up here at any time. But I wanted to say, man, it's been a crazy couple of weeks, right? We've seen
Yes.
the gaming industry taking a big step forward. Um, like now we've seen a different metric used as the standard to measure success, and this makes me wonder what the hell is going on, and and why why is a third party game like Warhammer escaping Sony? I mean, okay, first off, this was announced yesterday during a Warhammer Universe showcase that they do, like a show or activity that they just celebrate their games and do new announcements and stuff. It's like their own little E3, if you will, their own little showcase, and they showed that Warhammer, the original Warhammer, it was getting a remaster, and this is only available. Let me see. Let
On
me pull it
PC
up
and
on
Xbox.
PC and
Hey.
Xbox. It's not on PlayStation. And I don't know, but Pony's got mad. Pony's got mad, and it's funny that Sony PlayStation fanboys, right? They love to celebrate exclusives, but when they are in the receiving end, they become absolute bitches. You know,
Yeah.
that's what happens. So, as a part of this event, you got 8 Warhammer games free to play on Xbox during this weekend. So if you're not familiar with the Warhammer universe, this is a great time for you to go ahead and try it. This is free on Xbox for all Xbox Game Pass members, core and up in the tiers. So let me share my
Shout out
screen.
to Jacob Novak.
Shout
Big
out
Bigs
to you.
Gaming. Thanks for the membership. Ray Ray
Yo.
got it.
So there you go. Warhammer Takeover this weekend with free to play days. Serve the Emperor by jumping into 8 Warhammer 40,000 K titles, including Warhammer Dark Tide, Mechanicus, Blood Bowl, and more. So 8 Warhammer games, bro, to play free
Wow.
this weekend on Xbox. So we eating definitely really, really, really good on Xbox. And I'm gonna show you the outrage tweet that causes all the pony pain, because we talk about pony love, but I'm gonna show you all the pony pain
I
that's
didn't
been
see
caused.
gameplays.
And this was a Sega published game, so it gets even better. It gets even better, guys. So let's go. This
This one.
is a tweet. My bad. So enter the green darkness of the far future. Warhammer 40K Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition releases June 10 at 10 on PC, Game Pass, and Xbox Series S. So yeah, it's not gonna be on PlayStation. Here's some footage. I bookmarked it, but we're gonna take a look at the comments and we're gonna talk about it because there's some ponies out there who didn't like this very much. So okay, first off, I want to start by saying that I'm not celebrating this as a win. This does not benefit me in any fucking way. Like the fact that you are not gonna be able to play, and if
Right.
you are on PlayStation, I'm not mocking you. I'm just like putting everything on the table and letting you know that it goes both ways, right? That the same way that y'all go ahead and celebrate games escaping Xbox, right? Like with the Marvel versus Capcom collection thing happened. I think the Capcom fighting collection. I'm sorry. Y'all made fun of Xbox game clip. A lot of people crying. So, this is what happens, bro. It goes both ways. Everybody thinking that Xbox is putting everything on PlayStation. And, they said it to you. They didn't lie to you. They're doing case by case basis. That doesn't mean that this is not coming to PlayStation later. That doesn't mean that this might even be just marketing, and it might even release on PlayStation later, right? But it's not the same situation that we have with Black Myth Wukong that was first announced, right? To be releasing on Xbox and then ended up going on PlayStation.
And then never coming to Xbox
And then
as
never
of yet.
coming on Xbox, right? And then the thing about it, right? The thing about Warhammer is that it was available on the PlayStation during the PS3, Xbox 360 generation. So this is kind of weird. I don't really understand what's going on. I heard something about like might be the architecture of the older generations and the compatibility, but I don't buy it because this is a remaster. They could literally remaster this shit in another engine or whatever. I don't know, bro. I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Before we get into the pony comments, I want to sort of like see what you guys think about this situation and Sega skipping Sony, which is like extremely bizarre to me, right? But it's happening. So what's up? I'm gonna start with Archangels up there. What's up with you, man? What do you think about this?
For ponies, I got some bad news for y'all. So just listen for a second. It's gonna be hard to listen to, but you got here a situation where developers are developing their games on PC first, and Xbox. Go look in your Steam store next to like literally any game, and you're gonna see a Windows symbol next to that joint. There's a reason for that. Right now Xbox is basically a Windows machine. So if you see devs making games, it's going to be based on whatever is the biggest platform. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, but right now PlayStation is not the biggest platform. It's PC and Windows PC specifically. And any dev that's making a Windows PC game, there's going to be some type of like priority there where maybe they can only afford to really develop on this right now, and then they develop it on the next one. Because I think Chaos Prime was talking about this on his channel, where nobody needs to make an Xbox quote unquote version anymore. They could just make the PC version, and Xbox gets that joint. Where PlayStation, they have to literally make a completely separate version for them. So it's like whatever's their priority as far as the business, you're gonna see the benefits of that trickle down to Xbox, and that's just how it is. I think if this is not, because I'm not on your side. I don't really know what this is. Like, it could be marketing, like you said. It could be, just like whatever. But I think if not those things, it could be just, this is where they made their games first, and y'all gotta wait.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I do agree with you, and that's a great point about the developers not having to worry about Xbox anymore moving forward in the generation, because it's gonna be straight up compatible with PC. So one port works, and this is like Xbox just cracked, right? Game development. Finally, they realized that just turn this shit into the console, make it compatible to like everything that's on PC, so that you can play all the games. And we're gonna get into more of this later on down the show. But I kind of want to hear what do you think about the Sega skipping Sony power.
So we know that Sega's been working closely with the Xbox as of late. They've got all those old retro games from the actual Genesis era that's coming up. They've got something like 13 or 16 games that are in the pipeline. We don't know when it's going to be announced or whenever, but it's like Jet Set Radio, Golden Axe, Kid Chameleon, all those. And for them to be coming out and saying, hey, we're putting this on Xbox first and PC, which it never was before. And I don't know about Space Marine Mastercrafted Edition itself. I believe that was on the 360 as
That was on the
well.
360, yeah.
But we do know that the Xbox 360 and the PS3 had completely different architectures to what they have today. But the Xbox, how much work do they actually have to put into it? Because every Xbox game that you put into your system is backwards compatible, damn near.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not that hard for them to work to make an updated version for the new Xbox and moving forward. And the only thing this is doing is giving PC users what they didn't have before.
Yep.
So from my point of view, this is just pretty awesome. And for them to say, hey, this is what we're doing now. Phil told y'all a couple months ago, we're not hiding logos. So it doesn't mean it can't still go, but it's not going to be there at launch. And this is the first game since that announcement that's new that they're announcing that if and when it does go to PlayStation, how long are we looking for those case-by-case windows? Whether it's going to go at this month, sooner, later, never. This is the first one to see that test.
That's crazy. And it's just funny because this is not even an Xbox game, right?
No, it's Sega.
It's Sega doing this. So this is the switch now, right? Because remember how Sega had some of the games that wouldn't make it to Xbox, and now it's the other way around. And that's a big shift that we're gonna get into later. But shout out to Big Mix Gaming. He gifted one Demo Flow Gaming membership. Go ahead and check it out. For the new members, go ahead and check out my latest content. I do have some new videos in there. Also, the members, make sure to check out my memberships, man, and the membership tab. I'm always uploading new stuff in there, fun stuff. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much. Also, Ray, shout out with the 5. He say PlayStation is dog shit, and thank you so much, bro. But yeah, I mean that's the truth too. That's another thing, and that's what we're saying here in other words, right? To be honest. So I mean, moving forward, I think this is like, I don't know, this is so strange to me because I didn't expect it. But now let's look at the Sony PlayStation fanboy comments in here so that I can show you that we're in pain. First one is PlayStation. Is Subitek. Shout out to him. He actually said PS5. PS5.
I mean,
for the PS5.
They call us port beggars when Black Myth Wukong was skipping. Starfield is on Xbox. Where's the PlayStation?
Exactly. And look at this. Somebody said skipping PlayStation. That platform must be dying then. Oh, damn. That was crazy. Oh, look at Ray. Go ahead and follow him and say Xbox buddy, bro.
Whoa, go back up. There was an official Xbox post there.
Yeah, an official. Yeah, I didn't see that.
The far future may be grim and dark, but June 10th is looking pretty bright.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh no!
June. I think after the June showcase, it's gonna be cemented. It's gonna be put in stone already. Like, yeah, it's gonna be hard to compete against Xbox on the same level.
June 8th is gonna be a tell-all.
Yeah. Damn. Somebody say, please don't skip
Grizz.
It isn't fair. Shout out to Grizz. I actually liked it. Somebody said, look at all the exclusives are good. Bros crying in the comment. That's true. And shout out to him. That a lot of like the Sony PlayStation fanboys, all of the Reforges and all of that, they love capping for the exclusives. They love. Somebody say here, no, thank you. I'm quite happy with my PS3 copy. Like, you're not salty. You're not salty. Skipping PS5 is like saying no to free money. I don't know why they have these do block me. I don't know. Look, he blocked me. I know he didn't. He just like limits
Yeah,
his
he did.
comments. I think he did. He blocked me.
Yeah, it
I don't
popped
know
up.
why he blocked me. I have no interaction with
He's
anybody. I don't
watching
talk
right
to
now.
anybody on Twitter.
Mm.
Maybe he's watching. Yeah, he want to live in denial. As somebody said, I played on my PC, but skipping PlayStation is insane. That's how I felt. I was like, oh shit, oh shit. But anyways, that's what the community is saying. A lot of people crying in the comments, of course. Uh, Look at Japan hates Xbox. Look at this one. Look, giving Xbox any sort of exclusive or PlayStation in 2025 is honestly an act of violence against the gaming community. Not even Xbox themselves have the audacity to pull a stunt like this publicly and apologize and announce this game for PlayStation 5
Apologize.
immediately. Bro, what the fuck going on?
And to be fair, Japan hates Xbox doesn't even play on the PS5.
Oh, bro, it's like,
When you're a clown, nobody takes you seriously.
boy said put this shit on PlayStation immediately, bro. No way, I bookmarked that shit. That shit is, I gotta have to make a video.
It's
Sony
crazy,
Play-
yo. Microsoft is
shit.
using these clowns for marketing, and they don't even realize it.
They don't even know. Every time they mention Xbox, bro, that shit goes on fucking Twitter. It goes on trending, and not only on Twitter, your algorithms they all connect with each other. So if you go on Facebook, you're gonna see Xbox. If you go on Instagram and all the other social media outlets, TikTok, you're gonna see Xbox. Why? Because you are in love with Xbox, bro. That's what's going on. You talk so much about Xbox. No wonder he keeps on recommending you, right? Okay, so I got one more thing, and we were speaking behind the scenes, right, about why Sega and possibly some other developers could skip PlayStation, right? And Archangels said it best earlier, and it's because now the gaming industry is using and utilizing a different metric to measure success, right? So before it was everything about the console sales,
That's right.
right? Everything about the console. So who sells the most consoles? Who got the bigger in console store and users, right? But now that users have access to different devices, like such as your phone, Rogue Ally, Steam Decks, MSI Claw, Lenovo Legions, everything that's coming on. All these devices, the PC, the cloud being more viable now with GeForce Now, being integrated into consoles, into mobile as well, and into the PC. Like gaming has become more and more accessible, right? So I was making the analogy that gaming has become like a YouTube sort of, that people get paid based on their engagement now, the same way that you do when you watch a video and you see an ad pop, right? So all these games get to put their games out there, and they want to put it in the biggest store, right? And this is the Sony PlayStation fanboy narrative that they were saying, oh, the reason the Xbox gets skipped is because they only had 30 consoles sold, and Xbox, right, don't buy games. But the reality is, like, now that they're using monthly active users, they want to put everything on Xbox. Because I mean, if you put an Xbox game on Xbox Game Pass, think about it. It's already available on the cloud, so you get more users for your game. It's already available
That's
on
right.
PC. You get more users for your game, and you got the console to add that too. That's 500 million monthly active users that Xbox has for people to experience your game. So who's the bigger platform now? Well, according to a new metric that was set not by JTech, not by Reforge, not by King Trash, not by none of these ponies. The CFO of Sony told you that they focus on monthly active users. So that's the metric that the industry is going to follow now. And it's gonna, that's the standard now, like monthly active users. PlayStation already demonstrated that these consoles are not being turned down. How is it possible the PlayStation has 7 million consoles, right? Supposedly sold 80. even. Some people even say 80 because, they're like 10 million consoles, they sell it like this, right? Okay, but how come they have only 10 more million consoles active than Xbox when Xbox only has 30 million consoles sold? So think about it, guys. Food for thought. I believe that a lot of these Sony PlayStations that these people sold are being shipped still, laying in the warehouse somewhere. Some of these PlayStation dudes, they buy their consoles, they don't use it anymore,
Well,
and
don't
things
forget
like that
that
are
half of
happening.
the PS users that are active, they're still on PS4s. They don't even have PS5s.
Yeah, that's true.
That's right.
And
So those
PS5
consoles sold, they are sitting in warehouses mostly.
PS5 became sort of like a DVD. Back in the day when you had a DVD, you were the shit. You had a DVD. Oh shit, you got a DVD. Crazy. Do you even use it? Like, chances are not. Chances are people have a PlayStation just to have one, not because they are engaging directly or playing games like we do. Right? I'm not saying the PlayStation gamers don't go ahead and buy games. I'm not saying that these PlayStation gamers don't play games. I'm just saying, like, in general, a lot of people buy their PlayStations just to keep in there, just to have them, just to have them, just in case a game come out, just in case they have visit. It's just like an entertainment system, similar to having an arcade in your fucking basement or something.
And let's not also forget that they just come out and said, hey, not only can you rent games like Game Pass on the PlayStation, but now you can also rent the consoles and accessories. How about that?
Yeah, they renting everything. But shout out to Big Mix Gaming, man. Members for 3 months, man. Appreciate you being through here. He's saying, I heard Sony's going to be at the Diddy trial. They're going to explain ponies why ponies need so much baby oil and leo polish. Yeah, but he need to slide, right? He need to slide, be slippery. Otherwise, it's painful. That's what they say. So, I mean, that there you have it, man. This is crazy that Sony PlayStation is getting skipped, but anyways, in my opinion, it's a nothing burger. If you want to play this game, you're gonna have access on the PC. You have a Steam Deck or something, you're gonna be able to play it there. You can also do a GeForce Now and play it on your browser. There's so many ways to access this game, which is like the contrary of what Sony PlayStation is doing. So that being said, man, I wanted to bring this another topic, right? We're gonna talk about Xbox Game Pass and how it's unmatched in 2025. I don't know if you guys know, but let me pull it up here. Metaphor Refantasio got announced that is coming to Game Pass. That's a huge game, nominated for Game of the Year. Once again, I believe that Game Pass is displaying a crazy fucking year when it comes to hold on.
Yeah, wasn't it like
when
5 or
comes to the
6
game.
games that was just announced that are all coming into Game Pass?
Yeah, here it is. We got
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
Xbox
Lord.
Game Pass
Awesome.
of this month, bro. And we got Metaphor Refantasio, which absolutely amazing. A lot of people thought that this was going to be a game of the year. I believe that it could have won easily over Astrobot, in my opinion. Even though I haven't played, I could tell why people were so in love with this game. I can't wait to play it, though. I did try the demo for a little bit, but I didn't really have the time to play it back then. But maybe I could just like pick it up and try it out since it's on Game Pass. It'll be easier that way. We got the Division 2 making a return.
I'm
I
hyped
would
about
say,
that one.
I would say this is a great time to join the Division because they have a DLC, new DLC coming soon, and it's free. I think the DLC is free. So if you already completed everything like I did with the Division 2 and are waiting for new content, like this is a good time. We got this other game, Zao, that was announced during a Video Game Awards, I think. And it's pretty cool, whatever. Another game to a T. I don't know about this one. And Monster Trade 2, who got a 9. He's getting crazy reviews. This says probably Power Boss likes it. It's like a deck building RPG type thing, like Bolatro type thing.
I might mess with it. I'll take a
yeah.
look into it later.
So no lie, bro. A lot of people are talking great about this. I've seen some reviews. Monster Train and IGN and a bunch of outlets gave it a 9 out of 10. So it might be worth We also got a spray paint simulator. This could be like I think it's gonna be good. It's similar to Power Watch simulator. What's a Power Watch? Or was a Power Watch? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Spray
And we also
paint
got the
simulator.
police and we got the fire.
Yeah, we got all the simulators going into Xbox now, and I think that's amazing because a lot of people are into simulation, and it's getting bigger and bigger now. They had a lot of simulations specifically in the PC, and now for core and standard members, you got Crit Custodian, Symphonia, Creatures of Ava, Hellblade 2, and a Stalker 2. Which, yeah, that's crazy. That's a crazy lineup right there for a month. And we just got Doom in there. And the June showcase is coming on, so I'm expecting this list to become even bigger and bigger as we go. As we get into the month. This is only the first batch. This is only the first fucking batch, yo.
It's too much, yo.
Well, actually,
It's too
this is
much.
the last batch of May, so June is gonna be even crazy. So expect Game Pass to continue to deliver. And I'm just super happy with the service. I just want to point it out that I'm extremely happy with Game Pass. I haven't heard anybody saying anything negative about Game Pass in a while, so it might be a good time to subscribe to Game Pass if you don't have it, and take advantage of all these fucking games, bro. Metaphor Fantasia, bro, that's a dope ass addition. Like that's huge. That's huge. Okay, so I mean, what do you guys think? Like, are you guys playing anything? I'm playing Metaphor, and
I'll definitely be picking up Metaphor. I'll definitely probably go back to Division 2. My Xbox, when I got it, came with the special edition.
Oh, shit.
So I'm pretty sure I have that. So I'm pretty sure I'll get the DLC. Zao, I'm not interested in, not after what happened.
Right.
And I don't know anything about 2T or the Monster Train, but you said it's like a deck building thing, so I'll probably give it a try out. Spray paint simulator, like all the simulators, I'm not interested in. But to those who enjoy it, more power to you. I tried Creatures of Ava. It's kind of interesting. So those who haven't tried it, you might want to give it a try. It's not that bad of a game. It just wasn't for me.
Yeah.
Symphonia, I don't know about. Crypt Custodian, I don't know anything about. And for those who haven't tried Stalker 2 and Hellblade 2 yet, by all means, give it a go because those are phenomenal games. I got to go back to Stalker 2 at some point.
And standard members getting Stalker 2 and Hellblade 2 is really, really, really good because those games are fairly new.
And let's not also forget that Hellblade 2 just also got announced for PS5 come sometime next month.
That's one of the topics. That's one of the
topics.
Chill. So yeah, man. What about you, Archangel? Are you picking anything up?
Bro, like, I feel like, I feel like this is like and I mean this in a good way. This is like a vulgar amount of games that we're getting. Like, I feel like I'm being assaulted by games, probably sexually. Like, it's getting OD. Like, there's too many fucking games, bro. Yeah. There's too. What am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to clone myself and then all of us play it and then come back together so that all of our memories could, like, what am I supposed to do? Like, I got mad family members playing games already. Like, I put my aunt onto the joint. Like, I got my homie playing on the tablet. Like, Pony's like, help me. Like, get on your browser and sub to Game Pass. I need help playing these games, bro. Like, for real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Made it easy as fuck. Like, what are y'all doing?
I think this is a great, a great batch of games, and I love that they put the Division 2. Even though it goes for dirt cheap, it'll be easier to tell my homies, you know what games they put the Division 2. I've been telling you about it. Like, just download it. You don't have to buy it or nothing. It's easier, and that's how you get people to play together. And hopefully we can drag some of the homies and play some of the Division 2 because the new DLC is promising. So I can't wait to play these games, bro. So yes, one of the topics right there, Game Pass. We could be speaking about these fucking games for the whole freaking show, dog. We could be like just pulling out gameplay and talking about it, like having a whole freaking show based on the games that we can play on Xbox, unlike the other side. The other side can't be talking that. The other side is talking about this. The same thing that we're talking here, they're talking about it on the other side. So yeah, everything is on Xbox, even your podcasts, man. That's what I'm trying to say. So we got Hellblade, right? The we seen coming to PlayStation. I want to hear you guys thought On that, I want to start with
Racing 1 year to the date.
yeah, I wanna hear you. Like, since you already spoke up, Albus, what the hell you think about this? Are you bothered by it? Does it affects you in any way? Were you expecting this game not to go to PlayStation? Like, what are your thoughts?
No, I fully expected it to go to PlayStation. The first one is on PlayStation. It was a PlayStation timed exclusive, as a matter of fact. And the fact that not only did we have to wait so long to get it on the Xbox, but then the second one is a timed exclusive on the Xbox. So now the shoe's on the other foot, right? So they get to see this is a game that is a sequel, good or bad. Okay, they are testing it out, saying, "Hey, this is on the PlayStation for the first game, timed exclusive. Now the second one is on the Xbox for timed exclusive." And both games have now crossed platforms, and we're going to see the sales numbers of who buys what where and how much engagement each game gets. So we're going to be swimming in numbers and exactly tell your consumers, who exactly buys games. What type of games do you like?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
for me,
I think it's a great thing.
Mhm.
yeah, for me, I think this is a good thing also, because you put it's really like this is about the health of the developers at this point. Like, there's so many damn games, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many damn games that it's really about the developers, connecting developers to people in as frictionless way as possible. You feel me? So that developers can succeed and find their audience. And I don't feel like there's anything wrong with this. Xbox got it first. Tit for tat, it is what it is. Y'all had to wait. You know what I'm saying? This isn't really a shock though, because like at this point, we talking about you can go on your browser and just get Game Pass and play on the cloud. So it's like the jig is up already.
Yep.
So I feel like that's where we at.
That's how I feel. Okay, so of course, Xbox, they want people to play off the cloud, they want people to play on PC. But what about those who are in a console, right? And they want to play natively, and they don't want to play in the cloud. So I usually give the analogy of a pizza business. So Xbox is literally that pizza place that does delivery. That if you want to order through Uber Eats and DoorDash or whatever, you can do so. You can pick it up, you can eat there, you can
Yeah.
get it restored, everything Xbox team, all of that. It's like literally like like everywhere, and people are gonna they're gonna start to accept it. Also, the new metric is monthly active users. So how do you get that? You need to be everywhere. I think this is great for the game because I do believe that the sales were low, a little lower than expected. But I mean, as expected, this is a game, and I'm tired of saying it here, that it's not my cup of tea. I did try it and I did enjoy it for what it's worth. I played like for like 2-3 hours, but after that, I was like, you know what? I want to shoot people. I want to fuck somebody up. I'm tired of like listening to shit that I don't want to listen. It's just like not for everybody, but it's very, very well done. As we see, Power Bus Cat. Hey, Power Bus, what up? What up
Hey.
with your cat? What's his name or her name?
His name's Oliver.
Oliver.
Great.
Yep. Fuck, it's a funny ass name.
Looks like a
bro.
chill dude.
Yeah. He's fat as
He must
hell,
be
bro.
all
Why
up
you
on
be
the
feeding
podcast.
him? You been feeding him
Yo, how you feel
Gleezy's?
about Xbox, Oliver? What's good? What games you playing, Oliver?
The wife gives him too much treats.
Oh, too much.
Yo, Oliver, you playing Stray?
He plays straight.
When I play games, he will sit and plop his butt down in front of the TV and just look up at it.
Yep,
My
because they get
goodness.
interested in what they do, in what you're doing. He wants to know everything you're doing.
All right. That's crazy. But yeah, Hellblade 2 on PS5. Chat, I wanna see what the hell you think about it. Does this bother you? Shout out to Updale. I see you, Rapid Revenge. Go Paul. I see you guys, man. It's just like trying to run a show and reading all these comments and looking for all the information is crazy. But I see you guys. What do you guys think about Hellblade? Let me know down there in the comments and I'll pull them up in a little bit. But
Yeah, I got one more thing to say though. I feel like
go ahead.
for this to happen though, now all of the PlayStation fanboys that dumped on the game, they got to go back on their word, and their audience is going to see that, and y'all going to start looking stupid. So
Yep.
it's like there's some residual, there's some residual effects here that's going to happen to your channel.
Yeah. Uh, I think that a lot of people like talk down on this game, even when it was nominated for Game of the Year's awards and all that. They hated on him. They hate it on these games because, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's not my cup of tea, but I can tell when something is well done. I can tell when passion was poured into a project. I can tell, like, this is like as soon as you open from anywhere from the starting screen to the production quality of this game is insane, and with that budget is crazy what they were able to achieve.
Yeah.
When it comes to telling a story, with decent gameplay, nothing crazy. I think the gameplay was decent this time around. In my opinion, I think it was better than the one before. I love the one-on-one battles. They were super immersive. It was crazy. Like when I was playing this shit on the TV on my Xbox, and look, it's funny because I think this game looked better on my Xbox than it looked on my PC. But when I played on my Xbox, this shit, it went hard. It went hard. I'm not gonna lie. But I was like, at the same time, not my cup of tea. I'm gonna move on to other games that I have more fun playing because that's what I like. I like to have fun playing. So yeah, great game. Go ahead, check it out. You have a PlayStation. Make sure to support this game, please. Buy Hellblade. The special edition, collector's edition, all of that, man. Make sure you support Ninja Theory, and this way you support Xbox and Xbox Game Pass. Thank you so much. Jacob Novik in the house. Look at what he's saying. He's saying Xbox is prepping to buy Sega. Maybe.
Oh my God.
Maybe.
No way, bro.
That's a rumor from the past.
Wishful thinking, but I think Sega's not in the market to be bought.
Nah, I think Sega is doing very good by itself. It's doing better than Sony. I mean, they have more games coming out than Sony, which is crazy. Crazy. Sega, Dead Sega, right, has more games coming out than market leader Sony, right? So think about
That's
it.
crazy.
It ranking in the building saying Xbox the home for all things Warhammer. Even Space Marines 2 performance is better on the Series X than the Pro. And this is something that we've seen now.
I love that
some
game.
games look better on the Xbox than the Pro. We even have Digital Foundry saying that Xbox is king and shit. Like, what the hell going on, bro? And I don't understand it because the PS5 Pro is supposed to have, supposed to be better. It just, I think the pacer is holding that back. The technology is not there yet, and they just like at this point beta testing the resolution scaler or whatever.
It's like a gimmick.
Yeah. PS5 Pro say, sorry ponies, not this time. Yeah, they didn't get it. Yeah, that's crazy. But that's what we don't understand, right? Like, why? So I would love for Sega to come out here and give us a reason. That would be fair, right? And also that comment that we seen in Xbox saying that, that the 10th was gonna be a great day. That's crazy. Anyways. We got Eddie in the house. Shout out to you, man. He's saying Xbox is about to go out of business. They're giving away their games out of business. That's the business, selling your fucking games. I never heard of nobody who's selling something that say, you know what, I don't really want to sell it. Like, I don't really want to sell this merchandise. Like, yo, this is crazy.
It's like they literally can't think outside of the plastic box.
Hey, yo, ponies play Twitter and Pornhub. That's true. That's true. Oh my god. But well, anyways, Hellblade on PS5. Let me see. Let me look at the comments and see if anybody gives a shit about it. I don't think anybody. Okay, there we go. BB Money saying Game Pass getting better and better on Xbox. Abdel saying, I don't give a fuck anymore. Give me Game Pass. I'm good. I agree. If it is 60 frames on Series X now, I'll play another time. Bro, for what I'm playing, I play at 30 FPS on the Xbox as well. Hopefully, it's not a game that requires you to have 70 FPS, 120. None of that, bro. It's super like slow pace. You can see everything. It's not, I don't know. It's not I don't like. I feel like shooters is like I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it.
Demo.
This is stupid.
What about if when it goes to the PlayStation it has that PS enhanced label, it's still
it
30
does.
FPS.
At 30
It's a
FPS with the
marketing
pizza.
like gimmick.
Yeah, it is. Nobody cares. Everybody who wanted to play Hellblade already play, and Sony PlayStation fanboys and fans and gamers in general are gonna have to eat this up for whatever it is that they sell over there. While we got to play on Game Pass, so there's that. Mass Erect in the building, man. What's up, Boat Nation?
Yo,
Lycos45 saying, I enjoy Hellblade 2. I thought the story was really good, and I don't care if ponies get to play because now we get to see the hypocrisy in full. Facts. Yeah, bro. Let him cook. Phil Spencer don't told you, and then he said, let the games pick by themselves, man.
We've already been seeing it with Forza 5, eventually Halo, Gears Reloaded. We've already been seeing the full effect. They're saying Xbox games are and have always been trash. So why are they selling like hotcakes on the PlayStation?
Right? Why are you ponies buying it? You like trash games? So shout out to Gaming 85. He's got here with his comment about the games going to PlayStation. I don't care about Xbox games going to PlayStation. It's more and more money on Microsoft. However, it's funny that they are crying about Space Marine remake not going to PlayStation. And yeah, that we were just talking about it. Like that's crazy, but it serves them right because they champion exclusives for a long time. So Abdel, I know Pony Beach is crying over Warhammer Space Marines was hilarious. And it really was. It really was funny to see them get a taste of their own medicine and how it feels to be skipped because it's not fun. This is not fun. This is not fun to me. I'm not enjoying this. I'm just saying, like, it's good that you guys get a taste of your own medicine so you learn how to be nicer, right? Nicer people. Just don't be an asshole, dude. Just don't be just don't make fun of other people because some games we don't get to play some games and shit. Like that's the one of the reasons why I made this channel and I started, making this type of content. So Kill Walker in the building. Xbox is number one. Yep, it is. B Money saying Xbox doing so great and Game Pass calm down, best deal in gaming. That's a fact too. It's like they only tested the PC for a few Sony first party games, and I was like, it works for these games, it will work on the rest. Yeah, that's just crazy.
but developers they're developing on PC, so it's like they don't really need gimmicks like the pisser
They
in order to
don't.
make games look great.
Yep. Cupid's victim in the building, man. Thank you for coming. I had 1 year to go with Ultimate Game Pass, says the romantic man. Massive Rect in the building saying the PlayStation stench. Wow. We're getting all them host games in 2027 when the Steam goes Xbox. We'll see about that because supposedly people think that everybody's excitement for Steam is because of PlayStation, but it really isn't. So let's just go ahead and talk about it.
No,
Bro.
that's just a bonus.
My
Yeah, that's
excitement
just a
for Steam
bonus.
is because we getting what we get. Go ahead, guy.
Yeah, let's talk about Steam on Xbox. Power Boss, you know what
Hell
to
yeah.
do. It's right here.
Yep, I got it pulled up. So previously we saw, this was leaked. Xbox having the Steam UI, opening a billion doors. We already went over this, a whole bunch. Everybody was speculating, here you go, Steam right here.
Bruh, that title was fantastic. Opening
Okay.
a billion doors.
But now we've got ourselves a new headline as of 4 days ago. So here it is that Microsoft has supposedly been testing Steam integration within the the Microsoft Store, potentially also for the next gen Xbox 2. So we got it here saying, insider ecstasis, Microsoft has internally begun testing Steam integration within the Microsoft Store environment, intending to bring that the next generation Xbox console eventually. And here is the quote from the latest YouTube podcast. This is from WCCF Tech, however you want to take in with a grain of salt. But, I trust ecstasis more often than not.
Yeah.
But, it says Microsoft Xbox and Steam are heading into the next generation, but steps are already being taken as Microsoft has just added the Steam application to the support software for its devices, appearing under the name of Steam Developer Beta. This, of course, is currently only to certain employees and people who collaborate with Microsoft to provide support or develop certain things. Okay.
Wow.
It says this is more than just a detail because it logically reflects Microsoft's intention to facilitate coexistence and cooperation between its Xbox ecosystem and the gigantic PC platform that is Steam today. This integration will allow users to run Steam more smoothly and directly from Windows environments and, in the future, Xbox environments. I've been telling you that the next generation of Xbox is going to be more like a PC than a console. So right there, we already know that they're not going to be able to stop anything that's on Steam from being played on an Xbox because Steam's own EULA states any Steam compatible device.
There it is.
So they would have to delist PlayStation games in order for that to operate and for them to say, hey, PlayStation games can't be played on an Xbox.
That's
Well,
right. That means it's like we were talking about before. They got to back out of the PC market entirely, and they're not going to do that.
The only thing that they can do is make their own launcher and say everything on Steam currently is going to be delisted and no support moving forward. And if you want PC support, you're going to get our launcher. And then, they're not going to sell anything on Steam ever again. And that's going to be a killer for them.
And who in the hell is going to go into a PlayStation website to make a PlayStation account to be able to play those games? That's just crazy. That when you put it like that, I feel like Microsoft just put the knife Sony PlayStation neck and told them like either you with us or you're out of here. That's it. So this is literally what it is.
To continue the article, it says those logically need Steam integration, and you'll have that in your Microsoft Store when you turn on your next generation Xbox console. Okay, so it's going to be another login, but if you already have Steam, you already have the login. You just got to connect it, right?
Yeah.
It says it'll be on any Windows device without the need for complex configurations, which is a key step for the experience of the future console. Xtasis is not the first insider to talk about this eventuality. Windows Central Discord predicted the same a while ago, although in this case, Xtasis claims to have sources indicating that testing for the Steam integration has already begun. As a reminder, the latest rumors suggest that the next generation console strategy includes a successor to the Xbox Series X paired with a handheld device that both should be released in 2027. Microsoft is attempting to launch ahead of Sony's PlayStation 6 after skipping the mid-gen console refresh that Sony released with the PS5 Pro.
So my question now, because I believe I was watching it on VG Fight. He shout out to VG Fight. He might have raised this up on his channel because they're using certain language in here like devices and Windows. So does this mean like reverse compatibility with the series?
I think so, because Xbox has always been known for the backwards compatibility. The digital console didn't sell nearly as much because of the fact that, hey, if you have a physical Xbox 360 or older, or Xbox One or older, you can't take those discs and put them into the new Xbox because it has no disk drive. Now, if they do something to rectify that, then absolutely, there's a full digital future where, hey, if you own the disc, you load it up with your current Series X or S with the console disk drive, and you download the license. Your disc is no longer needed and useless. You have it, the key directly put into your library, and then it's fully backwards compatible, and you no longer need the discs.
That's crazy. I think this is happening. I think because I've been Xbox has been dropping hints even in my Xbox console. When I go and look at friends suggestions, it'll tell me like some people who you're friends with this person on Steam, and it has an Xbox linked account. So I think they sort of like integrating little by little how you interact with Steam and your friends that you have on Steam, like bringing more to the Xbox ecosystem. I think this is a great a lot of people are saying like, oh, what's going to happen to the Microsoft Store if you get Steam, and if people won't buy games in there anymore. I mean, it is
Well,
what it is. Now
you
they're
have to
gonna have to
remember.
compete within the same ecosystem, and they're gonna have to give more competitive prices to compete with Steam. That's how it is. Good
Well, you have to
competition.
Well,
remember how many PC platform storefronts do they have now? They've got the
Yeah,
Xbox
exactly.
PC Game Pass, they've got Steam, they've got the Windows Store, and they have Battle.net. So
that's right.
with everything now, I fully expect with this Steam integration, they're going to condense it down to one store.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because
I
what
think
is
so.
Xbox known for? Cross
I
play,
also
cross
I
progression,
noticed
cross save.
I also noticed a lot of people, on the Steam community, be asking for Game Pass to be right on Steam. They don't feel comfortable using the Microsoft launcher or whatever. And I do believe that Xbox should go ahead and do it. Just put the fucking thing there, dude. Just put the fucking thing in there. Just put it there. Like if people want Game Pass on Steam and it becomes like an item, right? I think that'll be great for Game Pass as well to give it like more people using the service, whatever the hell they want to play it. And that's just like better. It's like okay, and a lot of people say, "Oh, what if Xbox Game Pass go to PlayStation?" I don't know. I don't think PlayStation wants Game Pass to be in there. I don't think so. Now it's like before it's like okay, you can put our games here because like whatever we sell consoles, but now it's like okay, shit, stop putting shit here. You actually hurting us, and that's what's happened. And with the games, what they're doing, the battle is like you got a game coming. What genre? You got a space game coming? Okay, here's Starfield. Compete with that. What is it that you have a shooter coming? Oh, what is it? Yeah, okay, here's Gears. Compete with that. And it's like, holy fuck, how is
And that's
PlayStation
not
gonna
even
breathe?
talking about the big ones like Call of Duty.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sells
yeah.
best on PlayStation every single time.
It's just
Yo,
crazy.
it's like that scene in Godzilla where Godzilla grabbed the motherfucker's mouth and he's just puking energy down the motherfucker's mouth. That's what Xbox is doing to PlayStation platform, and they're just
Yeah,
blowing them out.
blowing them out of the water, literally, with everything. I think this is happening, and I believe it's a great thing for the
So, yo, you
industry to
want
stop
games?
with this bullshit. With exclusivity, get rid of all the whole fucking exclusivity thing. Fuck it. At the end of the day, nobody benefits from it. We want to play games with our boys, bro. I have boys who play on PlayStation. Like they're my friends, bro. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna be like, I'm not your friend anymore because you're a pony. Like, bro, it's not personal. It's
Yeah,
just fucking video games. I got friends who play on PlayStation. It is what it is. I got friends who play
yeah, we all do.
Nintendo. I got friends who play only on PC and PC only. They don't touch nothing else. I got play many, many friends on Xbox and so on and so forth. So the fact that you are allowing everybody to connect, no matter what the device they're on, that's always a win for me. Bring people together. Now I can play the division with people who play on the PlayStation. Now we can play something like Borderlands with friends that you have and like they on PlayStation. They're not in your platform, but you're able to connect. And I do believe that's the main reason why we play fucking games, bro. That for the social aspect, connecting with another human being, having fun, having a laugh, blowing some steam. I think this just like making just a fun way to make time pass by, bro. And then when you do it with people, it becomes even better. Every fucking game that has co-op is better with friends, bro. Every game is better with friends. Play Gears, the campaign by yourself. Now play with your friend. Now tell me which one is better, unless your friend sucks and it keeps on dying. But I'm just saying, it's always better to play with friends. So the fact that you allow me to connect with other people, that's just what gaming is all about. And I think it should be all about connecting people and allowing people for more accessibility options. uh, so yeah, I think that's Xbox on Steam. Let me know down there in the comments what you guys think about it. Just want to point out here that the reason why people are excited for Steam is not because of PlayStation games. Yeah, that's like Powerball said, is a bonus. But like nobody's excited to play Astrobot here, bro. Chill. Chill. Anyways, let's move on. We got more stuff to talk about, man. Um let's talk about Bungie a little bit because I know it happened last week, but we didn't get to talk about it. I do have some thoughts and some things that I wanted to say here. Me and Power Boss, right? Let me tell you the whole story. We watched the whole marathon reveal gameplay reveal. They reveal everything that with the game. I was literally playing good cop, and Powerball was playing, bad cop in between, sort of, right? So I was excited initially for the game because it's Bungie and I like the gunplay. Like, let's just start
I
there.
mean, I played Destiny 1 and I
Mhm.
played up until the first Strike Raid launched on the PlayStation, right? And I stopped playing because at the time of the launch of the first Strike Raid, you could not go into it solo because you weren't powerful enough, and you couldn't do any matchmaking. You had to have a pre-made party going into it. So for me, until patches and expansions later, I couldn't go in there to even do the first one
Right.
because I didn't have the gear, the friends, and I wasn't able to get the Gallahorn and all the things that were like that, even though it was broken when it first dropped.
Of
But
course.
it basically killed all the drive, me and the missus. We were
Yeah,
both
that's not
playing.
a good model.
Yeah.
And when that happened, I lost all interest in Destiny, period, point blank, stop.
Right.
And they came out with Destiny 2. I tried it a little bit, I think. Uh, not too much to see what was changed. It wasn't anything special over Destiny 1. I like the cool character aspects that they had for what you could
Mhm.
choose as the hero. But
Yeah.
then when we were watching this marathon
This
reveal,
Concord.
the,
It's a Concord.
the marathon reveal, right? I
Mhm.
wasn't playing bad cop necessarily, but I'm saying, hey, looking at what they are showing us, right? This is what I'm pointing out that they need to fix and work on and do better before release, because otherwise it's going to kill all hype for the game. And the $40 price tag ain't helping it. Now, with what happened last week with the leaked art and the plagiarism, this is the fourth time now that Bungie has been caught in doing something like that. How many times do you got to give a studio a chance? It's ridiculous to say, hey, when is enough enough? And when this fails, because they are so far not pushing this game back and they have to rework everything from the ground up. I said the color palette was garbage. The game
Mhm.
looked beautiful,
Yeah.
and the gameplay we know from Bungie is usually solid because they are known for their gunplay. Even in Concord, it had good gunplay, but they are shit at weapon balancing. It's made by the same Destiny Crucible team, which balancing was all over the place. They couldn't do it for nothing. And
Yeah.
then now when they come out with this, there's no single player mode of any sort. Everything is co-op up to 3 players. And you're in an arena with 18 other people or 15 other people, potentially 5 other teams that if there's not anything single player wise to do, or you're always looking over your shoulder because it's an extraction shooter, they're just not doing it right. And they got the Arc Raiders that's coming out. No, we lost Archangel.
Yeah. It's back.
But
It's back.
there we go. There we go.
Yo,
But there's
yo, what's
just
going on? Can
so
you hear
many.
me? How's it
Yeah,
sound?
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
hear
We're
you.
good. We're good.
But there's just so many
All right.
problems and features that are missing. I mean, you pointed it out, Demo, when they were looting the body, how it was loading in all the items. Now I figure that's going to be fixed by the actual release, hopefully.
Yeah.
But even from content creators that are in the beta and people that are actually playing it, they are not liking it. They're just saying, hey, there's a lot of things that could be better. They're not glazing it. They are
Yeah.
giving it props where it's due, but they're saying it's just not there. You got to cross that threshold, and it's not hitting that threshold.
Yeah. It
It can
really
be
is.
a bad game. Look at Starfield. It's a mid game. I love the hell out of it because it crossed that threshold for me.
Yep. I just feel like the whole situation they didn't need it, right? I feel like it was so easy just to go ahead and do your own thing, bro. But when you go around and you steal and people come forward and talk about, like, you stealing works in years of, right, because this person supposedly was refining her style for many many years. She this is called anti some the art style has like a name, anti whatever something, and that's where her name was anti real, right? So the thing is, bro, like it's just like PlayStation don't need that, bro, and Punchy doesn't need it either. This is gonna be a waste of money, and they're gonna be eventually. I say like at this point, just like put it down. Just put it down. Just like fucking don't even release it. Don't waste your fucking time. Um, just put it down, go back to a drawing board. I think you could keep like the gun mechanics and things like that, use those to build towards some other type of shooter, because extraction shooters are not that popular. I know they're hot and people are trying to make it, mainstream, but they don't never go mainstream because it's super hardcore. It's like a hard game to play, bro. Like people like understand this, people enjoy these type of games, but you have to be in a certain type of mood. Not every day you want to go and jump into an extraction shooter and get abused by other players online, bro. That's just the way I see it. I feel like Escape from Tarkov is successful in his own way, very successful, but it's not as big as many other games that people don't believe that they're
Let's
successful.
also be fair. Escape from Tarkov is doing things that are very questionable, to say the least,
Oh
lately.
yeah, they are. But like I'm not talking from that point of view. I'm talking from the point of view of people accepting and liking the game and engaging with the game, which is something that I don't believe a lot of people are gonna do with Marathon. This game is DOA out the water. I wasn't believing before Power Bus, and Power Bus is my witness. And all of you that came through and watched the whole thing with me, I was excited for this a little bit. But now it makes me wonder, like, do I really want to play Marathon, or do I have other shit to play? Now, Gears is coming in August. I'm going to be playing, by the time Marathon comes out, I'm going to be playing Gears because we're going to be playing online. We're going to get online, do some Gears matches. We're going to play in the campaign again. We're going to do everything. We're going to invigorate, right? The Gears franchise into our veins. And matter of fact, I've been playing Gears 4. I've been playing Gears 4. I'm halfway through a campaign. I played some yesterday. I had a lot of fun. I think I have some footage. Let me go ahead and pull it out. I do think I have some footage from yesterday. I was recording to make a video about it, but I had a lot of fun. Gears is such a fucking amazing franchise, and it's also coming around those times. We also have fucking Borderlands 4 that's coming too. That Andy Pitchfork already fucked it up. I wish he would never open his mouth again, ever again. Just make the fucking game. Like I feel like the Borderlands community already understand that Randy Pitchfork is one thing and Borderlands is another thing. It's like buying pizza in a place that you love, but the chef treats you like shit, but you like the pizza, and it's like fuck. Like I don't even know why I come here. Pizza is so fucking good, and but that's just how it is, man. It's just
I'm still mad at him over aliens.
yeah, no, and then what he said lately, he said like, if you, bro, what he said was crazy. He spoke, he was like,
And he
real,
said that to a fan.
yeah. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy.
mean, come on, how stupid do you have to be?
It's just dumbass, bro. He's smart to make good money and games, but he's a dumbass when it comes to like speaking to people, bro. It's just so fucking annoying that he said that. I actually don't have footage from Gears. Oh, I actually do, but it's on OBS. Okay, let me look, bro. What the fuck? Ay, ay, ay. What am I gonna do? Anyways, what do you guys think about the whole thing with Marathon? I want to go start with Archangel. What's up with you, man? What do you
I
think about
used
Marathon?
to, yeah, it's a shame because coming from Halo One fandom and then playing what do you call it Destiny 1 when it came out. Destiny, I really liked it a lot. I played it OD. To be honest though, I came to Destiny for the team deathmatch. I played that shit 24 fucking 7. I love team deathmatch and in the original Destiny. I was kind of like tight that the weapon carryover and gear and stuff didn't really go on to the next one because I spent a lot of time in like the Iron Banner and shit, getting like my gear like all the way up to max in the joint. And
Yeah,
to for that carryover not to be there, it was like, all right, but you promised to carry over, like that this was gonna be like a 10-year IP or whatever, and we're gonna keep being able to build our characters, and now you're making a completely separate Destiny 2, and we're gonna do this dance with like what Powerballs was saying with the locking people out because of the DLC and the gear and all that. Like once I did it the first time, I was good. So it's a shame to see this happening to them because coming off of those other games, I don't know about this. This is tough because this is a huge investment. And for it to just crash, I don't know, maybe take the insurance money and burn the house down.
Yeah, it's sad, and Jim Ryan wasn't Jim Ryan saying that Bungie was better than the ABK and Sony PlayStation in general. They were saying it was a better buy. They were just coping. They just couldn't compete. You can't compare ABK that makes Call of Duty, Diablo, Overwatch, and a bunch of other fucking franchises to just one game, which is Destiny. Very successful, but it's reached the end of its life cycle. And Destiny fans wanted another Destiny. I believe another Destiny would have been the right choice for them, but maybe they didn't want to make. That's what people needs guidance. That's what you need to listen to your parents. Sometimes they make you shit that you don't want to do, but it's for your own good. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, bro. You know what to do. You got the formula of Destiny back down, a loyal fan base, and you're going to take them out completely of their comfort zone to show them something new. That's awesome. But also, like, where are the Destiny players? Like, you are abandoning them. Like,
Now, see, even Destiny 2 did it right a couple years into the life cycle where they said, hey, if you have the Gallahorn and all these special weapons and armors and things, it'll carry over from Destiny 1 to Destiny 2 because they wanted players to switch to Destiny 2.
And they finally did that 2 years in?
Something like that.
Oh,
I think it was 2 years in. But it was like, it was a special edition. I never got the Gallahorn in Destiny 1, so there was no incentive for me to try to pick up Destiny 2 to try and play it.
Yeah.
So for me, it was neither here nor there. Loyal fans who had it, who played, and who kept on playing, yeah, it was fine for them. But for somebody like me who dropped it, there was no incentive to go back.
That's just fucking terrible, though. So yeah, guys, this is what we think here in the channel. We think that marathon is DOA,
Yeah.
DOA, DOA, DOA. The pro police claiming Concord DOA, DOA. All right. Marathon is DOA certified by the Demo Flow Gaming channel. I hope, and I really hope that they turn it around some way, somehow, but they're not helping themselves. It's just like, somebody trying to help, but they don't want to listen. They don't, I mean, that's on them. I do believe that the Destiny art, team needs to be fired, like completely. I mean, the art director, whatever, like, I don't know how these come through in the actual game. I'm sorry, but this is not a good look for the company. And I think that's one of the reasons why he was so upset on that stream. Anyways, I just wish him luck. I hope they can turn it around. I hope the Destiny continues to leave because even though it's like on the other side, right? It's still dear to us because they gave us, Halo. And I know and I believe that this is not even like, there's probably not even 1% of the Halo team in here. This is all new people, all the Halo.
Everybody who was at the studio who made Bungie great have moved on. There's nobody left at that studio. It's a shell of itself. Even with Bungie itself under making of Concord and Destiny 2, people were still leaving and people getting fired.
Right.
There's nobody. It is a shell of what its former glory was.
This is kind of why even though people criticize Phil for Hi-Fi Rush, it's like, when the guy leaves, when all the main people that behind it leave, like, this is why you kind of let it close down or whatever it is that the team decided.
It'll be interesting to see who replaces Phil Spencer.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It'll be very interesting.
Sarah Bond.
Yep. Thank you, Ray, for the 2 F Bungie. I got you, man. Oh my God. Well, talking about that, I don't know who's gonna replace Phil Spencer because we are so blessed by Phil Spencer being a gamer and being in charge of freaking Xbox. This motherfucker actually played games. I think I think that Phil Spencer played more games than you, dog. Literally, than us. He got all the time in the world to be shaking out these games. And I don't know what they're doing, but they keep on bringing the heat and making the right decisions when it comes to the games. I do believe that's what Sony PlayStation is lacking. They're lacking a figure, a person who's a gamer and not an executive only. And Phil Spencer is both, right? He discovered games like, Vampire Survivor. He made that game go viral.
Let's not forget one of Reforge's latest statements. He'd rather 10 Randy Pitchfords than one Phil Spencer. Yeah, that's going to age like milk.
Yeah, all right.
Say what? Say what? Say that again?
He said that he would rather 10 Randy Pitchfords over one Phil Spencer.
Bro. Fucking clown.
Yeah.
No way he said that, bro.
He did. He said that.
If you had that clip, send it to me, bro.
Astro Cyborg clipped it.
Oh my god. It's just fucking madness, though. Madness that people like. They're still disrespecting Phil Spencer after bringing Xbox literally back from the dead, creating Game Pass, which is literally one of the best things that we've seen in gaming. And I don't know. He championed heavily crossplay, cross save, ability to go into different devices and have access to your games. So the things that he's doing and the way that he's moving Xbox forward, it's just like future proof. That's just I think he's doing a great job. Yeah, like people don't like the multi-platform strategy. I get it, but come on, let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real because I think he's doing a good job. All right, so moving on from Concord, which is I think is DOA. Is fucking sucks to say this. It doesn't make me happy to see games and studios fail. We want to, see them succeed because at the end of the day, they give us what we want. We want games, and that's what they make. So why in the hell would I want Bungie to disappear and shit? Like that doesn't make any fucking sense. That's like saying like I hope the Yankees, right? I hate the Yankees. I hope they never play ball again. Like bro, that's crazy. So let's go. One more topic here. The ABK deal is finally over. Talking about Bungie and the discrepancies with with the Sony PlayStation acquisition that people said that is equivalent to what they did with ABK. It's not quite there. I think ABK is still a great buy with a bunch of IPs and possibilities. So yeah, the CMA finally lift their fucking stupid lawsuit that they have with Xbox. And what do you guys think about it? I mean, let's make this a brief one because this is already done and dusted. So let me start with you, Archangel. What do you think about this moving forward? Are they going to be able to stop Xbox from buying new developers and whatnot? What are your thoughts? Archangel is not there. What about you, Power Boss? You can go ahead.
He's saying that his net is down.
Oh, his net is down. Okay. What about you, Power Boss? Go ahead.
Yo, can you hear me?
There you go. There you go. You're back.
All right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like if Xbox and Microsoft, because of the presence of like the Amazons and shit like that, if they don't steamroll as many IPs as they possibly can, then Amazon is going to take them and bastardize them. I don't think Nintendo and Sony can steamroll and absorb any of our history as much as Microsoft can. And I feel like this is a time now that the ABK is backing off, now that you prove that you can make games for other platforms and you're not going to box anybody out or kill no platforms. I feel like Microsoft needs to save some of the best IPs in gaming history and just, future-proof them all, put them everywhere, put a games preservation guarantee on them all, and just keep them out of Amazon and Google's hands.
Yeah, I believe so too. Yeah, keeping out of Amazon, Google, and Apple. They had do you know that Apple blocked Fortnite?
Are you serious?
They did block Fortnite on the OS, whatever. So, anyways, what about you, Power Boss? What do you think about this? Here's a dismissal, the order dismissing complaint, whatever.
So I was talking with Chaos in his chat while he was going over this as it was happening, and this is completely dropped. And it's a great thing because now, hey, Xbox can still go and buy everything, and they can't say one thing or another to stop anything moving forward because look at what they're doing. They are giving games to PlayStation. They're not degrading any quality. It just happens to be better played on the Xbox because, hey, it's the developer's call, not Xbox's. And, you know, it's great if we would get it. It's great if we would get parity that both versions run the same, but Phil Spencer said it himself. We're going to let the hardware do the talking.
Yep.
And it's talking.
It's talking all right. Because not only are we getting, you know, great Xbox versions, sure, they may not be as great as some of the PS5 versions, but when you have the Xbox version, you can play it on PC.
Yeah.
And PC is always going to be infinitely better if you have the specs to do it. And it's cheaper to upgrade your PC than an Xbox. So, you know, for them to try and say, oh, the PlayStation is the greatest console. I mean, 5 years into the gen and costing $200 at launch more, it better be goddamn what you're paying for. And it's not. The specs are not that great. Because when you look at it, the base PS5 was something like a 326 gigabit throughput, right? Which is only like 8 T-flops, which, you know, granted, it's not a metric you should go by, but the 356 gigabit per second throughput is what you look at. The Series S was slightly under the base PS5 at like 250 something. And then you had the Series X, which was 540 something, I think. I have it somewhere. And then when they came out 5 years later, the PS5 Pro, it wasn't blowing the Series X out of the water. It was only 576. So 30 more gigabits per second throughput over the 200 from the base PS5. So the specs are not supporting the price jump.
Really,
they gave you an extra hard drive, and we pointed this out on the show that the price hike for Xbox when they came out, the $100 for the special edition, all they're doing is making you pay for the hard drive, the extra terabyte internal storage.
It's like they only care about selling consoles. They don't care about if it makes sense.
And now that's not even what they're aiming for anymore because they're going the way of the Xbox looking at MAUs. And right now, 5-1, Xbox is dominating PlayStation.
Yep.
I hate to see what the PC is.
Bro, but yeah, talking about that, let me take a look right here. Let's take a look at the freaking games that were the most sold this month or in April, I think. Let me see. I did put it here. Hold up.
That opening $1 billion.
Oh no, not this.
Joint, it's crazy.
All right. Oh, what the hell did I put that, bro? Oh, I'm such a fucking mess, bro. Let me see. I know. There you go. I knew I had the screenshot somewhere. Okay, perfect. What is it there? Let me add it real quick here. So
I think Big B Money comes up with a good point, saying that the new Xbox Big Showcase, along with the PC Big Showcase, is in 2 weeks, June 8th.
Yep. Yeah, guys,
in a couple days. So
that weekend is gonna be a party. I already asked for the weekend off, so I won't be working on the Saturday. So starting Friday, we start with the Demo Flow Gaming Xbox special weekend, and I'm gonna be streaming games throughout fucking Friday after the show. I'm gonna go live, play some fucking games, and then I'm gonna be on Simone and do the show, of course. On Saturday, starting in the morning, I'm gonna be streaming fucking games again, bro. We're gonna be playing games. We're gonna be talking. We're gonna do. I'm gonna try to have maybe like another even live show on the Saturday. I can have maybe couple of guests in here. So we're gonna do. Yeah, you're gonna do that.
What time is the showcase? Do we know?
and
On 2 days.
and on Sunday is in the morning. It's like in the like a 1 p.m. or something, I think.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be live, live streaming the showcase. So catch my first impressions here. I don't know whoever wanna come here, Power Buzz and Archangel. If they wanna watch it here, fine. If no, anyways, I'll be here. I'll probably have my brother-in-law join me to watch the showcase and possibly even some more people, some of my boys or whatever. I'll get them on here on stream and we talk about it. It's gonna be an amazing weekend. I can't wait to literally be streaming. Look at this glitch on Gears. This happens. And I was like, what the fuck? That had never happened to me before. But anyways, bro, it's gonna be a crazy ass weekend. The June showcase is gonna be crazy. But yeah, look at this Xbox domination. And if you take a look, let me remove real quick here the banner. Let me scroll it down better. You can see, bro, number one last month, and this is like worldwide, all the consoles, everything, all the ecosystems, Steam, whatever, and that's like the month of April and beginning of May. So you can tell here, number one, motherfucking number one in the building, the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion Remaster, well deserved, amazing game, still being played by 100,000 people on Steam and more. In everywhere, everybody's enjoying the Elder Scrolls. And the thing about this game is like, bro, it's so long and you have so much content, you have so much to do that this game is gonna continue ringing bells throughout the year. I promise you. We got also number two, Forza Horizon. Guys, Forza Horizon in the month of April was number two in copies sold. Forza Horizon is 5 years old.
You know what's funny? I don't even see Gran Turismo on the list.
Oh, hell no, bro. I haven't been on the list in a long time. Then we have a game by Sony. Why? The MLB The Show. One thing about this game, where is this game? I know it's not on Game Pass this year, but what is it? It's everywhere. Every fucking where. Guys, and that's why it's selling. Number 4, we got, bro, Minecraft, man. Minecraft, guys. Minecraft is about 15 years old, possibly even more at this point.
Well, to be fair, with Minecraft, once you buy it once, you do get free updates all the time.
Yeah, but this is people buying
Forever.
Minecraft.
Yeah.
This is new people buying.
There's always
Minecraft.
new people getting into Minecraft. And modded Minecraft is still very successful.
But that's what I'm saying. This is new people buying the game and getting into the game. This is new users. And it keeps on growing. In number 4, we're talking about this. This is an old ass game, bro. Then we got Assassin's Creed Shadow, number 5. Not bad. Even though I do consider that the game could have done a lot better when it comes to sell. But at the same time, I feel like Assassin's Creed needs to take a rest. They need to take a rest for like 5 years, a hiatus, go back to the drawing board. Don't come out with new games for a long time because, I mean, it's way too many every year, dude.
Yeah.
Then we got number 7, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. And this is not Call of Duty headquarters, which, by the way, is still going on. All the Call of Duties put together and all that. This is just Black Ops 6 that came out in October, November, something like that last year. We got WWE, right? NBA 2K. Sports games usually do really good. PGA Tour, which is surprising. Monster Hunter Wilds, which is obviously amazing. Split Fiction, pretty good here in the top 12. Last of Us Part 2. Wow, people still buying this? Anyways, that's good. That's like their guinea pig, like the piggy bank. The Last of Us. So that's good for Sony, right? We also got Sports FC 25, Grand Theft Auto as well, Red Dead Redemption. Wow. The Elder Scrolls Online, another Microsoft game. Elden Ring, of course, with the new DLC coming out. So I'm expecting the Elden Ring for it to go up in the list. Amazing game, go check it out. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 as well, which is pretty insane to consider that it came out a couple of months ago. Not expected this. And this one surprised me even more. Hogwarts Legacy. The fuck you doing here? Boy, look, they killing it. They killing it. But if you look at the red dots, which were marked, those are like Microsoft games. They have in the top 20. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in the top 20 against 2 games that PlayStation has. Further down the list, they're not even like in the top. They're like further down the list. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about this? Xbox domination in the gaming space. They right now. They're the shit right now.
Hogwarts
Yep.
just got put on Play Anywhere recently, right?
Yeah, but this is like selling. This is selling. This is not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand if they put it in PS Plus, you would expect people to play it there. But I mean, ponies are crazy, so they just go ahead and buy it, even though it was put. They put it on PS Plus. That means that I can buy it. I was like, bro, like play it.
Because I was gonna say, I just bought it recently because of the Play Anywhere program. Because I'm like, okay, now I can play it on whatever hardware I want. Because before, I didn't really have like compatible hardware for it, but now I can play wherever I want. I copped that shit. I copped Space Marine. I fucking copped Avatar. They was all on sale on top of that. Like, and now I just play them wherever I want. I think maybe, something like that's going on with Hogwarts. Because you open it up to more people now, more hardware.
Definitely. I do believe that Hogwarts has announced that they're coming out with something new, either an expansion or the second game, didn't they? Or some multiplayer aspect of it?
Yeah, I think so. Something like that, yeah.
They did announce something recently, so I think that had a surge in sales for that game. To me, that should have been Game of the Year 2 years ago, and it was completely snubbed from the Game Awards. That game is amazing.
Yeah, it was great. Not even going front. I'm not even a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah, I heard nothing but good things about it. Which is why it makes me wonder always, like, why that game wasn't nominated to Game Awards and shit. It was the best-selling game that year. That's crazy. So that's what's going on. I do believe that this will continue, and we're gonna see more top contenders in the game. In the top 10, top 20. Xbox is coming with more games now than ever. We got Gears coming out. We got the June showcase, which is going to skyrocket the sales of the Xbox games as well. And people getting hyped because you know what it is. They announce one game, a sequel to any of those franchises, and people go back and buy the original or buy the first part and all of that. So,
especially if they're excited for the upcoming game.
Yeah, so I mean, June is getting close. We're only a couple of weeks ago, so we can start speculating on things that we can expect to see there. And I kind of want to see, like, you guys, what do you guys got in mind? What is your wish list for the June showcase? This is exciting times, exciting topic. This is actually my favorite topic of the day because we're going to be talking about potential games that are coming on Xbox and PC and cloud and possibly even PlayStation. So if you're a PlayStation fan, stay tuned too. This concerns you as well, even though you have to pay and whatnot. I mean, it's still coming probably to your platform, so that's awesome. So I mean, I want to start with you, Power Bosses. You down there. What do you want to see in the Xbox showcase? What are you expecting?
So what I'm expecting, is they're going to do some sort of a hardware reveal for both the handheld and the next gen Xbox. Okay, they're going to show Gears of War, Perfect Dark, and Subnautica 2, and there was another game in there. I think it was Wu Chang Fallen Feathers because I think that is shortly thereafter. And I fully expect that Stellar Blade is going to be announced for Xbox. Death Stranding 2 is going to be announced PC and Xbox day and date on the release date later in the month.
Holy shit! Powerball's here with the risky risky.
That's the risky. It's risky, but I fully expect it.
Hey, that's on Powerballs, bro. Don't quote me on this, okay?
And then I think sometime later in the year with the Gears of War Reloaded, they're going to also announce or at least showcase the release date for the Gears collection and more E-Day trailers. And possibly another GTA trailer.
Wow. GTA trailer too.
Yeah.
Nah, I think about power buff. Whatever you smoking right now, like lay it down, bro.
I mean,
Whatever you smoking right
I
now, lay it
don't
down.
I don't care about the GTA as a franchise, but
I
I'm not
know.
gonna say it's not a good game.
Of course, it's exciting. It's exciting to talk about too.
I'm a
But
GTA addict.
Xbox so far hasn't shown anything for GTA. Everything has been PlayStation, PlayStation, PlayStation. They need it right now, but Xbox got to be showing something too.
Yeah.
And that's not including games that we don't know about.
Right. Yeah, there will be games that we don't know about. And shout out to Dave Reese with the 2, man. Thank you so much. Greeting Demo Powerbulls and the Angel
Yo,
and chat. DOA. Yeah, that's right. We played that shit here today. We're talking about Marathon, of course. I was about to say Concord. But yeah, we're talking about Concord 2.0 Marathon that's coming out. And terrible. Yeah, DOA for sure. Thank you for the donation, man. And what about you, Archangel, bro? What do you have? Like, give me something more balanced, something more believable.
I don't know, fam. My shit is kind of crazy. Like I like, yo, Phil. If you ever listen to this show, I want to see a Doom and Halo beat 'em up crossover where you just beating the shit out of demons and aliens that are infected with demons. Right? Give me that joint. Give me like demakes of new games, like make a demake of Halo, whatever. Like give me some crazy stuff that crosses genre barriers so that Halo and all these IPs could permeate other genres and get other people into them joints.
That's a nice pitch.
Also, I want to see sequels to old joints. Maybe give me like I don't know if this is technologically possible. Give like World of Warcraft Unreal facelift for free. Nobody has to restart their game or nothing like that. Just facelift that joint.
Yeah.
And put that joint everywhere.
All day.
Yes.
Yep.
Just do, that Minecraft joint that you was popping shit about, maybe bring that out. Give us that Minecraft facelift that you was talking about. Reinvigorate that base a little bit. I don't know. I want crazy stuff. I want crazy stuff. Show me like, I want like the Gears team to make another third-person shooter, either in the Gears universe or just another third-person shooter in general, so they could stretch their developmental legs a little bit and expand their ideas, so that we can see, all right, what outside of Gears, what type of shooter do you envision for your studio? Show me stuff like that. And realistically, though, I want to see this. I want to see like Perfect Dark. Show me more Perfect Dark.
Yeah,
I'm hooked on that joint.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
I forgot also the Fallout remastered.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Fallout 3 remastered. That's supposedly also in the works because the Coalition, after they finished with the Gears 1 remake and Outer Worlds 2, they said that they were interested in working on that as well. And something that I think we're all seeing that's going to be there that I'm not looking forward to anymore is probably Borderlands 4.
Yeah, of course.
After Randy did that, it kind of killed my hype for the game.
Yeah, it killed my hype a little bit, but I'm still playing, because at the end of the day, like Randy's one thing and Borderlands is another one. So,
yo, speaking of Bethesda real quick, because you brought up Bethesda real quick, Power. Let me see that Into the Starfield DLC where you expand all of your ship and space mechanics so that we could fly wherever the hell we want.
Right. That'll be a great
Give
update.
us that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Facebook is still going off about that, John. I'm tired of reading about
it. Yeah, that's never gonna stop.
As of yesterday, they just came out with another update.
Yeah, with mods. They updated the mods.
It was a lot more than just mods.
Yep. They
added. They come out with?
It was a long laundry list.
Yeah, it was a long list.
Fixes and changes.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so let me give my predictions. Predictions and hopes and wishes. I think that we'll get to see State of Decay.
You should play Christmas music during this.
Christmas music, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we see a State of Decay. A little bit more in-depth gameplay, possibly a release date. I'm expecting the same with Perfect Dark. I think those games are cooked, and it's about time for them to release it. Also, we're waiting on the release date of Fable. We want to have a release date, at least an idea on where it's coming, because they say 2026, right? But they didn't say, they didn't give us a date. I want to see, like Archangel said, I like that idea of do a collaboration between the IP that they have. So I think the best way that they could do this is with Killer Instinct. I think that they
Oh
can use
yes.
Killer Instinct to bring, Marcus Phoenix, the Chief, the Master Chief. We could have fucking Doom Guy, the Slayer in there as well, among other, personalities that the Xbox universe has. And I think it's time for Killer Instinct to be revived. Matter of fact, this weekend is Combo Breaker. Is the biggest Killer Instinct tournament going on in Chicago right now. I think it was this last week. Yeah, but it's going on in Chicago right now, Killer Instinct. And I saw Iron Galaxy right in there. They were posting about being in Combo Breaker.
Oh shit.
Yep, they usually go to Combo Breaker. That's the thing. And I just hope that they can show us a new Killer Instinct as a huge fighting game, enthusiast and player myself. I think it's good for them if they have it. I think now the way the fighting games are right now, they're stagnant. We see Fatal Fury coming out with mixed right takes. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people like the gameplay, some people don't like the character. Some people don't like Ronaldo in there. Like it has like mixed things that. But Mortal Kombat came out with their definitive edition, which means that they're done updating the game and adding DLC to it. So I've suspected another 2-year life cycle Mortal Kombat. And I think Killer Instinct has a great chance to shine right now, in the moment that Street Fighter is the same that it's ever been, is boring. Even players are saying like they tired of the same gameplay, lack of creativity. Mortal Kombat is in a better state when it comes to like online gameplay. I know that everybody's happier. Tekken, it was in shambles until the last update. I think it got better, but people really hated it. And I think Killer Instinct will be like an amazing player to join the fight. I think, and what they could do with Gears and Doom and all these franchises they have, Halo and all that, could be amazing. I do believe that we need to see a new release date for the Master Chief thing, the Halo thing that they're doing, Halo CE. I think that they announced it, and that's probably fairly close, because I do believe they've been working on it for a while now. And it'll slap if we get to see Master Chief in December or November, something like that. That'll go hard. If we get a new Halo, bro. People really underestimating Halo, bro, and it fucking pissed me off, because when you go and play Halo Infinite, you understand what the fuck they were doing, though. The game is fucking amazing, guys, amazing, and I play it from time to time. As well, check out the updates. Follow me on Twitter, bro. Like in there, I'm always posting gameplay. I'm always checking out the new updates.
So I got a question for you both.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
With all these predictions, wild, outlandish, whatever that I threw out there.
They're not that wild.
Well, some of the ones that I threw out.
No, yeah, once you threw out for sure. Sure.
When Xbox comes to this showcase, like I said, they are no longer hiding logos. They said it themselves. If it's going to PlayStation, it's going to PlayStation. Whether it's day and date on PlayStation, we don't care. All right. So with
the Champion Edition,
with the new games that they get shown, because we already know Subnautica 2 is skipping PlayStation.
Oh, they are? I didn't know about that.
The first one is on PlayStation, but the second one so far has not been announced for PlayStation yet. It's PC and Xbox only. And mind you, both the first one and Below Zero were on the Switch.
Oh my God.
As a collector's edition. So my question is, new games that get shown that we've never heard about before up to this point, say it's the next Towerborn, some indie game.
Yeah.
Okay. But, say people are excited for it and it doesn't show the PlayStation logo. how many games at the showcase do you think are going to not show the PlayStation logo?
Woo!
Hmm.
I don't know, bro. That's gonna
Unpredictable.
be
I
a
don't know.
hard one.
Say,
Yeah.
say the show
That's
is
hard.
about an hour and a half long, which means they get about 10 to 20 to 30 minutes per trailer. Okay, so they're expecting to show maybe in that time period and then do a blitz at the end. And let's say they show 20 games. How many out of that 20 games do you think are going to have the PlayStation logo or skip the PlayStation logo?
Okay. So I believe that they're gonna start the show similar to what they did last year. They did Doom at the very beginning, and when the music came in, we lost our minds, bro. It's live right there. You can see, you can go back and watch it. We lost our fucking damn minds. Um, I think that they're gonna show. mm, it's hard. It's hard because I keep on telling people, bro. People believe that the whole slate is coming to PlayStation, but it wasn't. Okay, the position that Xbox is on right now is very different to the position that they were last year when they make those decisions, right?
Mhm.
Their position is they the market leaders right now when it comes to monthly active users, which is the new metric, the new standard set by the Sony PlayStation CFO. Don't quote me. I'm not a CEO. I'm not a financials person. This is like coming out from somebody higher up, not me. So it doesn't matter what Sony PlayStation fanboys tells you, Reforged, Brinkas guy. It's not about that anymore, right? So I do believe that Xbox is gonna probably like start squeezing or pulling back, or tightening their squeeze on Sony by possibly skipping Sony in certain places when they are not expected to be skipped. And I think this is how they're gonna play the game. And it's just like karma at this point. You did it to me. Now I'm in a
That's right.
different position. I can do it to you. Now that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna milk you. I will milk you, but you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to be excited for the game. We're gonna put it here first, see how it does, and then after, what they're doing is that they prioritizing the games on the Xbox hardware
Mhm.
and ecosystem, right? And then they start thinking about, okay, this game maybe didn't do as well. Maybe go ahead and put it to PlayStation. That's an extra millions copies sold. So I do believe that we're gonna see games like Avowed probably and South of Midnight making the way to PlayStation later, something like that. But I mean, I do expect games like Big Day One, uh, Xbox games that have multiplayer to be automatically platform, multi-platform. I like if I see a multiplayer game that in Xbox didn't announce it to be multi-platform, I'll be fucking shocked. Honestly, I'll be fucking shocked. So, I mean, it's a nice thing because you're not expecting things to be like Xbox exclusive and things like that, but it will continue to happen. They did point it out in all these things that they want to keep doing exclusive content as well. And not, while not all the time and not all the franchises, like this, it's going to be case by case basis. So it's going to be interesting to see which are the games that they pick to be multi platform and
We
which
also forgot one,
they don't. Mhm.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Final Fantasy might. Well, but the thing is, bro, like nobody is like hyped like that for Final Fantasy anymore.
Not
Like
anymore.
the franchise has lost its magic, right? I believe that Square Enix gotta continue to improve on it. I don't think the bad games. I just feel like people just got fed up with the bullshit. They lost a lot of fans that were Xbox dudes that just play Final Fantasy as another Xbox that they were supposed to get on another game that they were supposed to get on the Xbox, and just because they didn't get it now that you bring it back, are like, bro, okay, so what? Like, uh, whatever. I was fine and I survived without playing this game, so I don't need to get it right away. I wait on the discount because this is like what people do. That when the game skip your platform and then they put it on your platform, it's like, okay, I pick it up, but at a discount. The hype, the FOMO is done. You're not in a hurry to play this game anymore. You already seen footage. You're content with not playing it. You already made your mind up. Then they bring it. Okay, fine, cool. I'll play it. But then it's like, okay, again, I'm not in such a hurry. I waited a year or something or two, whatever, I could wait 3 months until this shit goes on sale. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes. So, what do you think about this Archangel? Do you think that they are going to show more games on, that are coming to PlayStation on the showcase? Do you feel
Yeah,
like you have a
what do you think
different
of that?
take?
I'm thinking the same thing that regardless of what logos we see, at some point they're gonna go where they're gonna go. But it's like at the same time, we get more than they shed. So the unpredictability is there of like case by case basis. And it's like, hey, we get more than than we lose. So who cares? Like I don't really care. I don't even notice when like something is goes somewhere else anyway. So it's like I'm really more focused on what are we getting, and what we're getting is so crazy. There's like about Final Fantasy 7 coming to Xbox. I got that joint on Steam for like $20. Um, I'm gonna play it. It's gonna hit Game Pass. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this, PlayStation fans. That money is too good. It's good. It's probably gonna be on Game Pass. So I'm gonna rock it there. Feel me? I'm gonna have it on the cloud, the achievements, all that. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna share footage. Like it. Hey, it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
They want to go where the bag is, and the bag is with Microsoft. Microsoft is the NWO right now. Everybody wants to join it.
Everybody wants to join them, and that's because of their monthly active users are crazy. So everybody wants to work with them. Everybody was like, shit, you got 500 people that could possibly play my game. Like that's a huge,
Very
huge,
enticing.
and it's like, okay, so let's say I have a game that has microtransactions, right? It's a $20 game or whatever. I got $500 million that can touch my games, and 5 million people who can, 500 million people who can touch my game. And out of the 500 million people, if like maybe a million pick it up, maybe 500 or 200,000 people buy microtransactions. That's where there's big fucking money, bro. So this is how it works. People want to see that you have customers coming to a store, and somebody over there in a Mustang. I hear you. I hear you. So man, that's just crazy. I'm super excited for the show. That's just like to wrap it up. I can't wait to see what they offer. I think a lot of more predictions are gonna come to light as rumors, right, start to like intensify. And I just hope that we don't get spoiled. I hope that we don't get spoiled and this shit catches by surprise like Doom. Like we didn't see that coming. Um, I just hope that we can be surprised, and I hope they have a great show, and I think they will. And I believe that a lot of people are gonna start like questioning now, like, damn, I should have bought an Xbox. It's just funny. Look, I'm gonna put this out right here, and this is somebody tweeted this the other day, and I'm gonna pull it out because I actually clap back at them. And this is what I had to say. Follow me on Twitter, bro. I'll be talking that shit. I'll be putting these boys on blast, man.
Mhm.
So here it is. Seeing Potato. He posted this first. He said, with all these games and presumably the rest of the Xbox lineup coming to PlayStation, can anyone give me a single reason to own an Xbox console that is in Game Pass? That right there is just the fucking reason, dude.
We just had a whole podcast on reasons.
Like,
Yep.
truly feels like Xbox has given up on trying to sell their consoles. Well, that's another story. I don't think they're giving up on selling the consoles. I just think that they don't care as much as they used to. They're not trying to out console Sony. They're trying to out monthly active user them.
I mean, we said this about 1 or 2 shows ago that with the price hikes of the Xbox, if you haven't gotten an Xbox by now, you were never going to.
You were
So
never going
yes,
to.
why do they care?
Why do they care? Okay. And now it is like this is a clapback, bro. So with all the games going to PC, mediocre subscription service, bad refund policies, lack of first-party games, and focus on live service games, I can't think of a single reason to buy a PlayStation. Right? There you go. However, I believe people should play whatever they want. So regardless of your platform, enjoy what you have. Stop talking shit, bro. I'll say it again here. Oh, my bad. Stop this nonsense. Play whatever the hell you want. If you want Xbox, you got Game Pass and 1,000 of games to play. You play on PlayStation, have a lot of games to play as well. People buy consoles to play games. There, I fixed it for you.
Hmm.
There you go. There you go. That's the reason that you should go ahead and buy a PlayStation, Xbox, just to play fucking games, bro. It's
Yeah.
not to go ahead and tell on your neighbor or your friend that you're better than them because you play on the superior platform. That's not what you do with these consoles. What you do with these consoles, you turn them on, you sit down, and you play on them. And you shut the fuck up, bro. Because talking all this shit about like what reason do you have to buy an Xbox? What reason do you have to buy a PlayStation? They don't got shit going on, bro. Nothing. The only thing that they got going on right now is Gozo Yote this year. And not everybody's excited about that game because we already know that it didn't look, it looked more of the same. It didn't look like anything that was like new or innovative or something. It just looked like more Ghost of Cinema, in my
I
opinion.
mean, we haven't even seen anything on Wolverine game. We don't know
Nothing.
anything about Sorrow, so that's not going to be till next year.
Not only that, the price on their store, their sales that they do on the stores, they're not that good. They're not
No.
as good as the one that we see in Xbox week after week. Now, with Xbox, you get to play a Warhammer games this weekend. What do you get on PlayStation? Nothing. You get nothing. Nothing to do this weekend. You get perks for free to play games like Call of Duty, Apex. Now Rainbow Six X, the new version is gonna be compatible with Game Pass, so you get all the characters and everything once you download that through your Game Pass.
Oh, and let's
So
not talk about the Sony Rewards program going away for the PlayStation Stars.
that's another topic, but I think we went on, yeah, yeah. But they actually did it. It's actually one of the topics. I just put it out,
Yeah.
bro. Let me
I
see.
remember. That's why I mentioned it.
Oh, what the fuck did I put that? Oh, here it is. So Sony shuts down the rewards program again. The only one way that people had to you get rewarded when they spend some money on PlayStation. They shut it down. They're not gonna give back to the people anymore. All of that while Xbox is making it easier for you to get points in the Microsoft rewards. This month, I don't know what I'm sitting on, but I'm gonna go here right now, and I'm gonna open my Bing, and I'm about to get Game Pass for free. I got 11,000 points plus. I'm about to get Game Pass for free this month. So those $20 that I saved on Game Pass, they could go to another game. I don't know if you've seen, but what I was playing here on screen, this one is Deadlink. I picked it up in a bundle for $35 with another game called Battle Shapers that I will show you in a minute. And I mean, easy money. Easy
Yep.
money. I
Yep.
save my money
67
one
right
way
here.
and I spend that in more games because I was gonna spend that anyways.
And it's a
You know?
cycle. You buy a game, they give you points for rewards. You stack it up and get Game Pass, and then you play Game Pass, you get more points, and then you
Yep.
buy another game, and the cycle continues forever.
It's just insane, man. Insane that people. I don't know what they think, right? I believe that people just like have it out for Xbox. They're just hating at this point.
It's jealousy, yeah.
There's no other freaking way. And this is the other game that I picked up in that bundle. $35 from these developers. I can name them, but I like their games. This is like Overwatch, but single player. It's a roguelike. It's really hard though. It gets really hard. You upgrade your weapons, unlock new abilities. So this is the type of shit I've been playing, bro. And I've been playing Doom, the Dark Ages as well. So it's just like an amazing time to be on Xbox. And like, come on, bro. We're chilling. We're having a great time. What is this, Pablos?
What's what?
What?
Oh,
My God. What you have on? Oh, the countdown. We got the countdown here. We got
I forgot I had that shared.
16 days to go, guys. For the Xbox showcase. We're all hyped. We all can't wait to fucking see what they have to offer.
1 p.m. Eastern on June 8th.
Guys, and it's going to get even better. This is unbelievable. This is going to get even better and better because ABK Games still haven't hit completely in full effect. Now that the APK deal is completely done, now we're gonna start seeing more games coming. Because I do believe that Xbox was a little iffy still about the deal. Maybe they're gonna block me again. Maybe they found another way to block it. Come with a different argument. You never know. These motherfuckers like get crafty. When it comes to like crying and complaining, yeah, Xbox, I got too many people, yeah. And PlayStation, Nintendo doing what the fuck they want. Nobody says shit, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But yeah,
all right,
this is the official Xbox countdown.
let's go.
Literally, you just type in Xbox Showcase Countdown into Google, and it's literally the first thing that shows up. XboxShowcaseCountdown.com, so you can keep track of it yourself. But we all know it's next weekend, so we'll
Shout out
have
to
some fun with that.
Razor Ultra AEC for life saying Subnautica 2 is coming out on early access, and PlayStation doesn't allow that. Same reason Power World wasn't on PlayStation at launch. So I do think that's another reason, yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Even with Subnautica 1, though, yes, it was in early access, but it did have an announcement for PlayStation launch.
Yeah. I got another comment here about Google Poll, man. Thank you for coming through. He said Microsoft holds power to keep studios and publishers solvent. That's a huge power. It is. They got the back, man. They good. Everybody wants to work with them. The games get better with them. They support the developers in a great way. We've seen it with Stalker 2, the way they supported those developers that were going through it and war in Ukraine, and how the game came out, and then, the game today is amazing. They continue to update, and that's just one example. So it's gonna keep getting better. I just can't wait to talk about this and more with y'all when we're back next week here, right at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Every Friday here with Paul Buzz and the Archangel and possibly Desire. He probably fell asleep. Shout out to him too. And yeah, we're gonna be here talking about all of these topics and more. So make sure to tune in. Make sure to tune in 15 days for the Xbox Showcase. We're going to be live streaming right here in the channel. I'm going to be doing a special Demo Flow Gaming channel weekend in which I'm going to be flooding the YouTube streets with content. I got the weekend off. A weekend to do content creation and do content for you guys. So expect a bunch of live streams, videos, and things like that. I had a video in the works. I was supposed to release it yesterday, but they started working in my building and remodeling or something. They were making so much noise I couldn't concentrate. So I'll possibly get back to working on it after the show. But I do want to play some motherfucking games. So what I have this weekend is Doom, the Dark Ages. I'm going to be playing because I only play Doom, the Dark Ages during the day. Don't play Doom at night because you get wired and then you can go to sleep. And the next day you have to wake up early.
And for those of y'all who are going to follow on to Sean after this, here's the link in the chat.
Link to TTS in the chat. Thank you so much, Power Boss, for that. Yeah, that's it. Any last bars y'all got to say before we wrap the show up? Power Boss?
I'm really excited for June the 8th. And I can't wait to see the reveal of new games, release dates, hopefully more gameplay footage, and just everything that's coming Xbox's way and PC. It's going to be wild.
Yeah, it is going to be wild indeed.
Bro, I'm excited, but
yep.
I'm also kind of like fearful because I need help playing all these games, bro. Yo, PlayStation fans. Listen to me. I need help, bro. There's too many of these games. You need to come up in here and play some of these damn games.
Yeah. It's too many games right now. And now that they're putting Metaphor Refantasia on Game Pass, it's just going to take a lot of my time me checking that game out because I heard it's a long game, 70 hours plus. So yeah, can't wait to try it out, man. See what's up. I'm probably gonna do one episode a day.
That's the game that C Money fell asleep playing the tutorial.
Oh, he fell asleep.
He said he got about 6 to 8 hours in, and he fell asleep because it was starting too slow for him.
Fell asleep with mustard on his beard.
Because this is a game that you play and you have to be in the mood. It's a chill game. It's more like watching the story. It's like watching anime. right? Like watching an anime story. So if you're not into that, you're probably not gonna enjoy it. But I do believe the game was well done. Graphically, it looks really nice. I think it has very good abilities, and the combat is decent. It's not on the level of Expedition 33 by any means, because I mean, let's keep it real. There hasn't been anything on that level since the last Odyssey. Like honestly, it's amazing. Expedition 33 as a turn-based game, that what they were able to do and able to grab people who are not into the turn-based and making this game go mainstream. That was insane. That was insane. So
And they're getting Charlie Cox in there, yo, crazy.
no, it's crazy. They really killing it, bro. They're really killing it. So yeah, that's what we got. Tune in next week. Keep an eye on the channel. Possibly upload during the weekend or possibly early next week. And I'm probably gonna be back in here. I think Sunday. I'll probably be back in here playing Doom. If I haven't finished by then, because tomorrow I have a busy day. I go to work, and I also have a birthday party to go in the afternoon. It's not gonna be too much, but I'll be back later. So I won't be able to stream like I usually do, because by the time that I get back from that, my baby and my lady, they're here, so it'll be extremely hard to concentrate.
Adulting is always hard.
Adulting, bro, it's crazy, man. So
But
there
you
you
do
have it.
you.
That's that show. I think it was great. I think it was fun. We had a great time. So thank you everybody
Peace.
for coming. I'll see you on the next one. It's your boy, Devil Flow. Checking out. Yo, Chico boy. Yo, Chico. This it. Dale. Hey, go crazy, man. Shout out to the whole Xbox community. Shout out to the whole gaming community. Sony, PlayStation, Nintendo, Luna, whatever the hell you play, bro. We got you. Demo Flow Gaming. They say Black Ops Season Game Pass, yo. ABK be killing it. We so happy playing. The fanboys be hating it. Ponies be so cynical. They rather pay the 70. They pay for PS Plus. That makes no sense to me. Xbox got no games. That's why they keep on telling me. Concord DOA, I be green like a celery. You playing console sales, me and you are not the same. Shout out to the gamers that just care about the games. I got the Vault Edition, I can wait for Master Chief. Slide canceling on nuke, only movement is a shit. The quick scoping is back, the sniper clips be dope. You bought that PS Pro, cause somehow you gotta cope. For begging is your style, so keep bombing the reviews. All these Sony podcasts, they be scrambling for news. Xbox dead again, yeah, they do it for the click. Xbox be their fetish like a picture or some feet. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best. I'm putting belt to ass, spanking ponies like the strippers. The saying FSR can't copy with the pizza. The 47-inch trash, I should throw away my rig to buy a PS Pro, but I'd rather cut my dick. It ain't no way in hell that I'm gonna switch to Sony. $70 for the game, and I have to deal with ponies. PS Plus is ass, they don't even do they want. I gotta keep it real, ain't no need to be a fan. All the games copy, zero multiplayer. Sony PlayStation is designed for the player. $700 for an extra couple pixels, but can't do no 4K. For that you need the pizza. Xbox is so bad, you need a PS5. AK on the box, but it was all a lie. 60 FPS, but it's a blurry mess. The pizza is the pizza, but Sony is the best.